Hello my friends, it's Tony. This video will be a complete guide to Foxhole Lodi for someone starting out. You'll learn everything from scrap, to BMAT, to shirts, to anti-tank grenades, oh my. But first, what is Logi and Foxhole? Well, logistics is the backbone to Foxhole. Everything you use in the game has been created by the sweat of one or more players. I'll be teaching you how you too can help out your faction win the war. First, we're starting off at the seaport. Walk up to the C-pad and press E to access it. Look for a flatbed, as that will hold our resource container for scooping. Pull the flatbed out and hop in the crane. Next, we grab a resource container and put it right on top of the flatbed. Make sure to click package. Now, we're off to the scrap field. We're able to get 5,000 scrap per load, which then turns into 2,500 BMATs at the refinery, as the ratio is 2:1. BMATs are used to craft almost everything in this game. They are the fundamental building block to everything you see built. Now let's screw. Get inside the crane and unload your container. Now unpackage it and get in the harvester. Let's get your scroop on. Once your harvester is full, drive up to the container and fill it with the scrap by pressing E, then shift clicking your scrap. Now keep going until your container is full. Now that your container is filled, you'll need to package it and hop in the crane. Put your scrap on top of your flatbed and head off to the refinery. The refinery is where you bring materials such as scrap, sulfur, and coal, most of which you can later craft into items at the factory. This is where it all starts, you guys. Arriving at the refinery, you'll park and get in the crane to grab your scrap. Put your scrap on the refinery pad. Shift click on the scrap that goes into BMATs. You'll slowly get BMATs as the timer runs out in the middle. Now repackage and get more scrap to turn into BMATs. Once we get a good amount of BMATs, we will start on factory work, producing items for the front lines. Whether you want to use these items for yourself or for the public, we're gonna make them. Okay, are you ready to start on factory work? Too bad. We need to put the flatbed and resource container away at the seaport. I don't make the rules. Okay, now that it's put away, grab a Logi truck and fill it with gas. We will be headed to the refinery. But first, we need to make a stockpile at the seaport to keep our items safe from thieves. Drive up to the seaport and press E. Look at the bottom and click the plus. Name it whatever, but this will be ours for this video. Honey. Now we can go to the refinery. At the refinery, pull all the BMATs by clicking on them. I'm taking EMATs as well to create anti-tank grenades. We're now going to drive up to the factory with all the materials in our truck and press E. In the middle, we will see all the items craftable at the factory. You can make 4 items per category. Every item costs BMATs, EMATs, or heavy EMATs. Make whatever you'd like. After waiting a bit, you can grab your items from the factory and move them to your stockpile in the seaport. Click in the top right to find your stockpile. Then right click your items and click submit all to the stockpile, saying it is the right stockpile. Keep going till you're out of BMATs and can't make any more supplies. We're trying to get 60 crates of items to fill 1 sea crate. That will be our first Logi run. This can be expanded by using a boat, which can carry 5 sea crates. So 300 total crates of items, but for this video, we will just be doing flatbed Logi. Get in the crane and grab a sea crate from the seaport, and fill it with your items in your stockpile. Then package your sea crate and load it onto your truck. We're headed to the front lines. Get some gas. As we head to the front lines, this will be where we keep our stockpile for Frontline Lodi. If a frontline needs anything that you might have, you'll be in a truck pulling from your stockpile, grabbing whatever it is that they need. Once you get to the frontline seaport, you will unload your sea crate and create another stockpile. This will be your frontline stockpile. Unload everything and put your truck and sea crate away. This will be your start to Frontline Lodi. I've left the code if anyone is new and wants to help support the stockpile or do some Frontline Lodi. This is at Port of Rhyme and Stilken Shell. Now, are you ready to learn the basics of Frontline Lodi? The start of Frontline Lodi will be by grabbing a Logi truck. The hardest part of Frontline Lodi is what should I bring to the front line. Personally, I use a website called Foxhole Logi Pyramid. That gives you an easy to read pyramid to what the front line needs. If not, you can ask around for what is needed. Grab what is desired and head to the frontline bunker base. Once you make it to the bunker base, ram into it and press E. Then right click one of your crates and click submit to Stockpile. Now you can watch the commands roll in. That is if you pick an active frontline. In this clip I was in a rush, submitted to the wrong frontline, rip. But with that everyone, this is the end of Logi Basics. Love y'all. Put more tips and tricks in the comments. There is a lot in this video and it was a lot to do. It's been 3 days of making it. Like and subscribe please. I love you all. Thank you guys.